Push me, Daddy! Push me on the swing! Wow!
What's up folks, Jack here with another video. So, how's your weekend been? I hope it's been well. Mine was pretty good. So, I hope that your week has started well as well. It's kind of redundant to say that like that. But, in the occasion of today though, let's kick things off well by checking out another episode of If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device. This one is episode 28. Yes, we're getting close to the end. Alpha Boozer did upload the last 2 episodes that were on his Patreon. And we are getting there soon. Near the end of the journey. But this one is called Custodian Hustle, which makes me think as to why he was a kid and was not a part of the tabletop adventure, which obviously was because he was sent on Mars to deal with some oil mimosas, Mechanicus, and of course the Dark Angels. Mysterious chapters, the redacted ones. I kind of want to know what the hell they are up to. It's going to be fun. But without further ado, folks, let's just jump into today's episode.
Let's talk about the Captain General.
I assume your talent for finding failure in all you do has doomed the tube dude.
Okay, Custodian, listen here. I sent the Captain General to acquire the Proteus protocol. With it, we hoped to grant you new flesh.
What? Yes?
But I assume that just happened to be another part
Yeah,
of your
that
mess of a
Custodian.
master plan.
Giving Father access to new organs would redeem your lack of general success, Magnus.
Stop talking down to me. I am very on edge.
I'm a meter shorter than you.
That is entirely my choice and you know it.
Seize this badman to match up domestic abuse so Daddy can uncon your plan. You are aware of what the Proteus protocol does.
Yes! It transfers the engrammatic knowledge, memory, personality, and will from one physical form to another.
That it does.
Drawbacks.
But you know what it also does?
Makes you infinitely more tolerable, I hope.
It turns its users into massive weirdos.
Of course it does.
Change that would be.
The user's soul quite literally comes loose. Not as loose as your loyalty, but close.
Vomit warp stuff on your knee blanket.
The user's soul is filled with insatiable hungers and deep, dark desires. It sends them in a downward spiral until no appetite upon reality remains.
So you become a Dark Eldar.
I am not spending the rest of eternity in the dress-up of a pink crinkled lawnmower just to get off of this throne.
Why not? I'm half demonic and I'm doing just fine.
No, you're literally an edgelord.
Fine.
You're very on edge.
And the
Point
fabricator
proven.
general is also fine, and he's been using it for years. Illegally.
Sure, yep, whatever. But Magnus, I find it charming that you chose this as your mission to Mars. I appreciate it, but I am actually just fine. Sitting here for a while longer.
No, you are not fine. You are anathema to the concept of fine. Your mind is shattered, your memories are failing, you are utterly irrational, and your attitude is bad.
What?
Calling the kettle red, are we?
No, Father. He is speaking of your atrocious incompetence as a parent.
I was about somebody pointed it out again. Rogol, thank you. The Emperor is utterly the worst dad ever.
And you are quite right, Magnus. Father's delusions are only getting worse.
See, Dawn gets
I
it.
understand why you are up, Magnus. But after leaving, you acted out your role perfectly. Thanks to you, Captain Ingot has reached his potential and shall now complete our mission on Mars.
Can you not just tell us what your bloody plan is?
Oh,
You said it yourself, Father. No more smoke and mirrors. You did say that, right?
doesn't it remind you of the Horus Heresy? Magnus' desire to just help. That's literally all that he wanted to do. All these visions that he received and the thoughts of grandeur. But yeah, he meddled in things that he was not supposed to. I got something in my eye.
Tell me!
MMM.
Tell me!
MMM.
Tell me!
MMMMMM.
Tell me, you haggard, pompous wanker!
Holy shit, okay, fine.
Really?
No.
I hate you!
Just kidding, sonny boy. You know of the being called Cipher?
Oh. No.
Why?
Why don't I? Feels like I'm supposed to know.
Literally the enigma before first millennium. Okay, it was like you read about different characters, then you come across Cipher. You're like, what's up with this guy? Why is he everywhere and nowhere at the same time? For example, spotting him in a Cremunda hired gun, I was like, what is he doing in the Underhive? Okay,
Did you
please,
admit this
give
from
us an
my mind with
explanation.
your ridiculous powers?
Doing that would be ridiculous.
Tell me who Cipher is then.
May I suggest you instead read about it?
Oh,
Read.
you triggered his
There are no
nerd bone.
volumes on this Cipher in the entire palace. Believe me, I would know.
What about him? The Black Library.
The Black Library.
Bazinga.
Oh, yes! Let me just strut into the obscurest corner of the webway and break into the most heavily defended reservoir of knowledge in the galaxy. Not to gain infinite wisdom and power or anything like that, but to read about a fellow with a cryptography term for a name. Great plan, Pops! Why is
Nobody's
everyone
saying a
quiet?
word. Alright.
I return from hell.
Not now, creep. You there. Clown Library Explorer number 1.
You guys were right. It's all
Explain to
canon.
this bag of fluff how you came across the Black Library.
Sorry, what?
Must I, my master?
You must.
You must!
Okay. A time after you and little kitten had departed, I happened to be
There was
passing
an
the
oil
webway
slip-up.
connector, and being the inquisitive sort,
He slipped on his grease and fell into the webway.
it was very graceful.
I do not care for your grease. Continue on.
As I entered the webway, I was hurtled into a dark place with a massive door. I explored this darkness, then decided to slide on out and find a fellow webway explorer.
That's when Chad suddenly popped out in front of me whilst I was heading past the webway gate. He started yammering about part of the gate leading somewhere different. His glutes were set a-quaking, so I knew his word was true.
Alas, my excitement would quickly be extinguished like a roaring erogenous
By the
flame
clown.
engulfed by the contents of the bluest of balls, for there was a
I
clown.
have no patience for your balls. I do
Oh,
not
the
believe
bluest
you
of
at all,
balls.
But you shall show me this portion of the webway right now.
Oh, gladly. I'll show you there immediately.
Hold the Vox. I am not done
Oh,
yet.
you're gonna love it. Dimly lit incorporeal realm, the potential for infinite knowledge. Just the two of us.
Wait, no!
He's really gotten diabolical, huh?
We need to surgically remove whatever is causing your unbridled coolrophobia.
Father, are you sure giving Magnus access to that much knowledge is wise?
No. But it'll be better to keep him locked in there than to put him back in the null box.
Father, whenever the rest of my brothers return, we are going to have a talk about your fitness as a parent.
Yeah.
Because I think you decided to have children about 20 millennia too early.
And you need to move the fuck out already.
Nope.
That one's new.
Can we check how Lehman and the shattered remnants of the Inquisition are doing?
Anything to stop your whining.
Bad parent.
And Hijacker is go.
Oh, I should get the phone.
I can't imagine they've gotten very far, what with them traversing an entire sector-sized causeway.
It does not hurt to check.
Considering its color, it actually kind of does.
Your eyes are weak. We must then swell them.
Wow, it's Professor John Fletcher here today with John Fletcher's corpse bag. My God! Doesn't die!
Vomit in buckets.
Oh, it's the Orc Murder Channel.
Step.
What's up, people? Your boy Cole.
Oh, hell to the fuck no.
Some people.
This is the Brassy Billy
It's
Cat.
your boy.
He's on Holovision?
He is not.
Then how come he's on Holovision?
We are watching him from the mind's eye of Cipher.
Oh, Cipher! That's who you mentioned before.
Oh, of course the Emperor knows.
We don't have to go read about him as well, do we?
No. Just needed a reason for Magnus to leave so we could check on Lehman without tantrums. Besides,
Omniscient,
you cannot read,
omniscient.
So I shall take pity on you.
Thank you, my glorious overlord.
Cipher. He is the grand enigma, the estranged brother, the marine without master. He appears as a lonely, cowled figure who darts from planet to planet, slaying all, from imperial officers to puke wizards. He eludes all who try to imprison him, leaving no trace behind. No one knows his techniques, no one knows his identity, and no one knows his plan. Is he the Imperium's greatest hope, or its greatest threat? No one can say.
What's up, it's your boy
Such I could
Cipher?
explain it, but alas, comprehending the incomprehensible is reserved for galaxy brains.
Out
such
here
as
spying
I,
on
who are
folks.
no brains, to whom I shall explain nothing. One thing is for certain, however. He is super mysterious, and a pretty cool dude. And he has 2 guns, 1 plasma, 1 bolt gun. Rat lad.
Yeah?
Like a tryhard.
I know not whether Cipher is green or black. It is confusing!
So
Both.
this Cipher is watching Kitten right now?
Correct.
Is Kitten being stalked?
More like observed.
Those are synonyms. One of them just sounds less morbid.
Your comprehension of the subject brings me no joy, you muscular penis pump. Now, shut it. Your Captain General is working.
Yeah, let's see him pump it then.
Yeah, that was deserved.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Cipher.
Yo, you couldn't even make this up. I was just thinking to myself, okay, this is clearly a thing that they're doing. Alright. I think I think that I'm following along with the humor now.
Today we're stalking Custodians.
It only took like 28 episodes.
The fight will never end until your enemies are crushed. Any questions?
Wait, can you explain the concept of requisition again?
No? We are closing in on the Fabricator General's headquarters. Excellent!
The Trapsmen had the right idea when they placed the parking spot 5 kilometers away from the Forge Temple. I love walking through deserts.
At least we're not waiting through the palace's sewers, my dude.
Your whataboutism is immaculate, Log Warden, but I'm really not sure it's helping. I'm sorry. The Martian wind feels my skin!
That guy has no clothes.
An astute observation.
He hides nothing.
Cipher's propensity for observation are far beyond your reckoning boats come.
Truly liberating.
Oh, you mistake my comments as disparaging when they're in fact that of jubilation. This man is clearly my mood cues.
Your phraseology is high-felt no matter the subject.
I was just almost doing it out of spite at this point.
Please stop making your existence known. The Captain General has arrived at the temple. Meet detected.
Here we go.
Subject identified. Branch Adeptus Custodes. Rank Captain General. Name. Screw that.
That's the long one.
What is your purpose here?
We are here to meet with your Fabricator General.
That's butter.
Access denied.
You do realize I'm High Lord of Terror, yes?
You do realize that access
Access
I
denied.
demand a meeting with your Fabricator General.
You have no meeting scheduled. His holy mechadendriteness is currently busy providing the Martian populace with oil margaritas.
I'll be damned.
Really? My positive reinforcement actually worked?
Access denied.
Okay.
Why aren't they listening to him? He's the Captain General.
Oh yeah, sure, you
I
say
see
that
your
now.
rebel standard doubled over and died.
After what you did. You dumbass.
Tori, we are to meet with the Fabricator General. Mortal hands coming between the many of gods shall be cut and thrown down the abyss to mule with the remains of humanity's foe.
Sorry, quick thing. Fabricator General, that is not... that's a higher rank than Belisarius Cole. Right? Right, I think so. I think so.
Now open this gate, or suffer the fate of all who oppose the Emperor's will.
Access denied.
Access denied.
That was so fucking cool. Did they not see reason?
These are Scutari, Shield Captain. Their minds are neurosynced with their tech priest masters at all times. They are very obedient.
The grasp reason as well as you grasp social
Yeah.
cues eggplant.
Remember Hell's Ridge?
standard cues. I'm a shield captain.
I do not understand how you got this job.
Okay. I thought I could get through to you myself. Turns out I'm slamming my head against a brick wall.
We are not a brick wall. We are Scutari.
This is true.
If reason cannot be applied, unreasonable means
That kindred
must be
spirits with
taken. Brothers and toadies,
Rogel.
convince them.
Oh no, did he just pass it through his legs?
My honoured babies,
Yes.
would you ever reject such legendary artifice for entering your domain?
Oh,
Look upon my smooth armament, my oiled joints, my well-rounded chassis,
Just Decay.
my thermic reactor pulsates smooth, velvety beats. Skitari, I want to enter your temple.
Access granted.
Great, Santodes. Good job. That's great. Sexy bloated container.
Brother Santodes, the mechanized body has not hampered him in the slightest. In fact, it has better served him than any one of our organic forms ever could.
Oh, I want to be like him when I get fucking murdered.
Go through my skull and remove my cognizance, please.
The Scutari are leaking. Their components are brazenly subpar.
No, your innocence is palpable.
Thank you. One more, please. Ah. Alright. Who are we?
Giant machine. Giant machine.
Why is he so fucking big?
Why do some use excessive amounts of narcotics?
I hate that answer, it is bad.
That's the master of the Mechanicus? The one usually sitting by the High Lord's table? Was he always that big?
Yes, we were standing on one of his conduits 2 meters up in the air last we were in the High Lord's chamber.
Oh, God, okay. I thought that was your dad.
For it seems we have found today's prank victim.
He's just a prank, bro.
Greetings, Custodians. How are you this day?
Let's go.
That's all too bad, because I'd like a new shave. Fear that this Mechanicus direction of kind, even though you seem to explode over time. It seems quite suspicious, you have to agree. That you're not happy, being happy. Then how is it that you can keep surviving these blasts? To all the other tech, press it back and contrast. As the tears seems to return from the dead. How this could be you might well have said. You come to my planet with friction and strife. You somehow believe that I can flee the afterlife. Please do tell me, Flashling, is this some kind of goof? I don't reckon that you brought any actual proof. It's a bit
Wow.
You're right. Somebody go on with the phrase virtual. There is no such technology. You must be high. It has been confirmed to be in your supply. I'm the Mechanicus Lord, you dare treat me like this. Keep down here when you can all this. When a protocol is, we still haven't heard. You have no complaints that your claim is absurd. How dare you cast a mechanical man? He does not need proof, he's the Emperor's word. You couldn't reject our Emperor's truths. And darling, I'm sorry, but I'll use your screws. And the old-sized voice, my word is as true. Oh, you really think so? Fuck you. How about we go ahead and go around? He's gonna take speech out and the fire is in. There's a master plan. Why don't we make the call? We'll check in and see what he thinks of this stall. that you have the gall. You have all. I hate you all. This is Asriel. Please finish the protocol. Fine. Yes. Things are evil and
Nice. Oh, he just threw it at him.
That was the finest politics I have ever seen.
I cannot tell if that was diegetic or not.
Whatever it was, it sure made me die.
This servitor will lead you to the data vault you seek, wherefrom the Proteus protocol can
I
be
like how he has a fidget spinner.
extracted. Now,
It's also
get
a
out of
Swiss
my
thing.
sight before I have this temple explode.
Finding the shortest route to.
GPS.
Very good.
Make a U-turn.
Thank you, fabricated
Take
general.
the next left.
A U-turn.
Ah!
You'll be on our way.
Yes.
And do not worry. If our plans come to fruition, this all will be worth it. I promise.
A U-turn.
That's literal Google Maps.
A U-turn.
Now we're really getting somewhere.
Christ.
What meat-lip cretin is gurgling in here? Ow.
Wait, the hell? The secret of... Oh!
Really makes you think.
Did Cipher have this... Yes! Wait a minute. Is this guy literally going about causing troubles for his own chapter? Bitch! Like, that's literally the job. Whenever they figure out that somebody has found something about the dark history or the dark past, they go and redact the individual. Oh, this gonna be good.
This is a book. The Secrets of the Dark Angels chapter.
First edition, even.
What is with today?
Excellent work, Shield Host Proteus. Your statecraft is on point, Hammerally.
Aw, I didn't think you'd notice.
Of course I did. And you presented a really effective ultimatum, Rock. And Santolis, returns really elevated our case.
My thanks, my dude.
I am pleased to have pleased.
You all did great. But I'm admittedly regretting you had to step in for me in the first place. I'm not exactly filling out the boots left by the likes of Constantine Valdor. I really need to work on my autocratic mess.
No!
No?
Your
Nobody
mild
wants it to
disposition is your
be
greatest
menacing.
attribute.
Come on.
Your dedication and hard work is outright.
You're freaking kind. That's enough.
You're like a widowed father who is just doing his best. Your ability to care is unsurpassed.
You're nice.
Steadfast. Why not you?
Hey, a U-turn.
The long days of the 30th millennium have passed.
It is the 42nd millennium now.
An age of rampant corruption.
We do not need a war master in this day and age.
A war master would fail us.
We need a daddy.
As time has proven,
Our current parental figure is the best defense against the violence of chaos. This is the reason we elected you.
Wow, the Emperor is looking at this right now and is going like, this has nothing to do with me.
Oh. Goodness gracious.
Oh, what is that?
See? Only dads use that explanation.
Thank you. I am glad to be of service.
Push me, daddy. Push me on the swing. Wow.
Well, we are now halfway to reviving our Emperor. Come on, lads. Let us head for the Noctis Labyrinth.
For the Emperor!
It's so fucking precious.
Yeah, it is.
Receive what has been promised.
My Emperor.
Who would like to resign from my position as caretaker? What?
Holy fucking shit, finally.
I admit it! How poorly I have treated our Captain General. And I recognize that he is a caretaker.
Well, this is double standard. It's gone.
He not only cares for you, but for the entirety of the Adeptus Custodes. I am but an unruly child who has rejected him, much like how your wayward sons rejected you. I am sorry.
Wow.
That you came to acknowledge this entirely on your own is commendable. You are still guilty of being a toxic little sludge spawn, and you will stand trial for that the rest of your life.
Of course.
But realizing your attitude is trash is the first step on the road to improvement. And you, my child, have now taken the first step.
Thank you, my glorious
Acknowledgement, the last step of grief.
Keep your faults in mind, but do not allow yourself to be consumed by them.
Wise
That
words.
leads but down another path to ruination.
Right.
A sprightly mind is one you must seek, not one ravaged by boisterous arrogance nor guilt from past failures. Break through the layers of trash obstructing your view, and begin your journey on the road to redemption, your sight unclouded. Dr. Emperor has spoken.
Yes, I shall find balance on my narrow road to redemption.
The Emperor is a streamer, aiding people to come to a better mental state.
From now on, and I will make you proud, as a custodian loyal to my Captain General. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get that phone now. There'll be some major self-medication happening for this to go down smoothly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave too. See to it that he doesn't choke on something not meant to be choked on. Okay, bye!
Well.
Redemption is not a physical matter. One cannot take a road to it.
You are as slow on the uptake as the cement someone knows.
And if there were such a road, you espousing for its usage would be very hypocritical. You are lucky my neck is immensely powerful.
Does the baby need a nap?
I do not know of this baby you speak of.
The baby is you, Rogel.
No. I am too many years. I have told you this.
I am many millennia older than you. Relative to me, you are but a child.
That is not how age works.
And even so, you are acting the baby.
I will accept this nap, but only because your psychosis is ever escalating, and I have not slept in several months.
Oh, back
Good
in the
night,
Emperor's
Rogel.
lap.
It is noon.
Go the fuck to sleep.
Please, read me a story.
Fine.
Yea, my favorite.
Chapter 1. The architect should be equipped with knowledge of many branches of study, and varied kinds of learning, for it is by his judgment that all work be done by the other arts is put to test. This knowledge is the child of practice and theory. Practice is the continuous and regular exercise of employment, where manual work is done with any necessary material according to the design of a drawing. Theory, on the other hand, is the ability to demonstrate and explain the productions of dexterity on the principles of proportion.
Yes. Theoreticals and implementation. Two of Gilliman's favorite things.
It follows, therefore, that architects who have aimed at acquiring manual skill without scholarship have never been able to reach a position of authority to correspond.
We compute your presence, Fabricator General. How may we assist you this day?
Can I get a... Oh.
Would you like to call? Call.
Call? A call to call.
Calling. Call.
Line open.
Hello.
Belisarius Call speaks.
What do you require?
What?
Your Fabricator General requires your services. Call.
You shall be getting your way too many mechadendrites dirty.
Fine.
Whose anatomy needs this? Transferring the data right now. I need this host of glistening meat heaps liquidated before they reach the Noctis Labyrinth.
Any particular reason? Rationale?
None of your concern.
That's fair.
Fine, fair. But what do I get out of it, my lord? If I may ask.
Please.
You get your ridiculous Primaris Space Marine project.
Freaking DID over there.
That's great.
Fantastic.
And you get to keep whatever remains of your targets.
Would that be free reign, Custodian's bits opponent? Great for my project.
All yours.
Ooh, feature creep confirmed.
Oh. Oh no.
Their feeble locomotion will be halted, terminated within the hour. Contact me then. I am very excited.
Good lad. That's all I wanted. Bye.
Fidget spinners and toasters.
Weirdo. Now, about this book.
Right.
Access override.
What is this now?
What now?
Oh, there he is. Asriel.
I am Asriel, Chapter Master of the very loyal Dark Angel Space Marine Chapter.
Why is all of the meat bothering me today?
We have come to interrogate you, Master of Mars. That is your real name. Your peons have been cropping up in places where they should not be.
Why are you here? I am sick and I am tired.
And you are suspiciously large.
He is.
Craftwork of a body hide.
Okay, that's it. I'm withdrawing all Mechanicus privileges from your chapter.
What?
Let's see how long you make it without Tech Marines you screaming.
Holy music stopped.
You.
Curses! We've been played. If we interrogate you, our standing with the Mechanicus will be lost. Finding treasures proves a lot harder without any form of technology.
That is right. You should stop being so infernally trigger happy before you go and ruin your chapter's entire history on a whim.
Yeah.
You might be right.
Reflect upon your mistakes. Do better.
A fool's errand. Exacerbated by us trying to find threats where there are none. Know this. My pride as a Dark Angel, my indoctrination as an Astartes, my centuries of servitude and my own unforgivable failings all serve to make what I am about to proclaim the most discordant words to have ever passed my lips.
Oh, hero speech. Let's go.
Perhaps we should return to the rock and reflect on this all-consuming paranoia of ours.
Well,
it was never a trait of our Primarch Lionel Johnson.
Everybody has
so
a character
arc. So
arc.
prevalent in us? Why should it be the driving force of our chapter? What does this megalomania drive us to such lengths? Why are we constantly trying to prove that we're loyal when we, sons of the Lion, have remained loyal for 10 millennia? The only reason anyone has to doubt our devotion is our very obsession with trying to affirm it in the first place. We've lied, most certainly. Lied and lied and lied. We've insisted upon our lives for so long that it's become the only thing our chapter truly cares for. To cover up centuries of shame. Is this really worth it? I mean, here we are laying siege to holy Mars, blasting our way into the temple of the Adeptus Mechanicus' high command, on the basis of an assumption, all to further the perseverance of a lie 10 millennia in the making. It's heretical.
But is it?
I am truly regretful for my actions this day, Lord Fabricator General. I never imagined talking about this would feel so liberating. I know the Imperium cares not for the truth, but only for what it wants to be true. So why should we bind ourselves down to a truth so ancient when we can carve out a new truth in a new galaxy? Yes, we deserve this. We need not feel shame. We're absolved of our crimes, for we never fell in the first place.
What that makes me think of is like when you are from a certain place, any given place, and somebody asks you, within that place where you're from, then you have to answer that I'm from here and not give the name of the place. It's like if, I don't know, what's the name of the other guy? The crying one. Belial shows up before you and like threatens to beat you senseless and starts crying at the same time. Like, what chapter do you serve? And you are like, located on Caliban. You're like, this one, I'm from here. Because if you say you're from Caliban, then you're not from freaking Caliban. That's literally what the thought process may be. But anyways, let's go.
There is nothing to forgive. Yes, yes! Thank you for setting us back on the road to redemption, Fabricator General.
He literally
Dark
did nothing.
Will never again be found wanting.
Well, that's great. I love that. Excellent character development.
Oh no, come on, put down the book, you idiot.
Total asshole today.
Wait. Hold on.
What now?
What is that book you have there?
I don't know. It's just the secrets of the Dark Ages chapter.
He did it! He freaking did it!
Our assumptions are confirmed! He has a suspicious book! Is he good with the fall? Make him repent!
Wow! Okay. I know that I said that last time, but I firmly believe that this one was definitely the best episode so far. And that's simply because of the character development of this entire episode. Everybody got their fair share. From the Custodians there who acknowledged the faults, the double standards, at least one of them, Custodians, did so and even resigned from his position as caretaker. The Emperor, stupid dad who definitely should take a bit of a step back listening to what Kitten was told, who, in contrast, has been proven today to be the best dad in the Imperium. Goodness gracious, it's the only phrase that a dad would use. Yeah. And, well, Biggie still nurse Rogul to sleep, so he does show some affection in his very personal way. Just very good. Unfortunately, then the Dark Angels had to regress back to the few minutes of character development that they had. That was a bit sad, but it's part of the fun. But guys, we're getting so close to the end. I'm just remembering the thumbnail of episode 30, and I'm kind of feeling bad because I'm expecting somebody to die because of the facial expression of the character that was showed there. But hopefully they all make it out alive, and Belisarius' skull doesn't exterminate or something. I mean, he would do that on a whim if he had to protect his Primaris. I like the eye Primaris thing there, it was pretty cool. Also, the freaking, what's it called? Oh, the binary battle there. If only any political debate could be like that, like an epic rap battle of binary history. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop the video now. Thanks you so much for watching. If you like the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, it lets YouTube know that I'm doing some good content. And also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I see you all in the next one. Bye.
For the Emperor!